What is up, guys? Ham Productions here, back with another video. Today, we're going to be doing an NFL jersey tier list. I haven't done one yet in this channel. With all the new jerseys, I thought, coming out, not necessarily new ones that are going to be announced soon, but the ones that came out, I would say, a month or two ago. I feel like it's the right time to do one. So yeah, let's get started. First one we're going to be doing is the Chicago Bears, and overall, these aren't, anything super special, but they're not bad. They're okay. Again, they're basic. They're basic. I'll say that, but they're not bad by any means. Like, they're really just solid jerseys. I feel like they have better ones. I think they have an orange. I feel like that would honestly just look better than this kind of like dark navy blue right here. Overall, it's still decent though. It's not anything bad. Now we have the Saints, and this is honestly good. I don't know why. I just feel like the gold or whatever and the black mixes like really well, honestly. And it just looks overall just really simple but really solid jersey. And now I have the Broncos. I think this is their new one. This is also okay. Again, not great, but not bad by any means. The numbers do look a little goofy, but overall, it's still a solid jersey. Now I have the Browns jersey, and this is okay. They have better jerseys. They have better jerseys. I think they have an orange one and maybe another alternate one. They have better ones, but again, this one no by means is bad. I have the Falcons. This is right on the Falcons one. The Falcons one is literally right on the bad to decent line. I'm gonna say decent though. It's not great, but it's not like horrible either. It's on the borderline. So it's really just on like the line, I would say. I like the numbers. The numbers are decent, I think. And again, may look a little goofy, but I think they're pretty good. I don't know. It just kind of seems a little bit basic. Like there's nothing really on the sides or whatever. And though it kind of looks honestly really similar to this one, I think this has a Saints logo on the side. I don't think this is a Falcons logo. And again, I just like these letters more honestly than these types of letters, like the kind of not necessarily the futuristic ones, but this one right here, this one, this like all three of these jerseys are all look like classic NFL jerseys. So this one again, no by means is awful, but it's borderline bad. It's on I would say from the 20 to 25 mark. I would say over NFL jerseys. Now we're gonna do the San Francisco 49ers, and again, this is the one that's simple but is also really good. I'm gonna have to put it in good. It's not elite, but they have tons of jerseys, and this one especially I think is one of my favorites. It might be basic, but it just works, honestly. I don't understand how, but it's a solid jersey. Again, I feel like they have better ones, but overall this one's good. Probably the Bills, and overall I think they're good. I would say more decent, but I feel like I kind of gotta give them some bias points. Just joking. But honestly, I think they are on like good jerseys. Like they're not bad by any means. They're not elite though. They're probably like top 12, top 10, I would say. But again, nothing crazy. But now we got the Steelers, and I don't know why, but this jersey right here is elite. The Steelers logo is awesome. Why don't all teams do that? Like, why don't the Bills put a logo? Like, I think that's what would be like right here. Why don't they do that? You know what I mean? Why don't they just put a logo? On whatever the looks like it would be the top left when you're looking down, but at the top right when you're looking like this. So overall, I think that's just a really solid jersey. That's elite. That's probably like top three. Next up is the Panthers, and they have better jerseys than this one right here. This is okay. They have a blue one, which is better, and I think the white one's also just okay. Probably actually worse than this black one right here. But overall, I think that their jerseys they're okay on overall, but they have a blue one that would be like good in the lead. Like they have a blue one that looks really nice. Now we have the Raiders, and this is kind of awful. Like for back then, like I have a retro whatever back in the day Bo Jackson jersey, like a retro like stitched everything. I don't know why. It just works better back then. Like as a retro jersey, this would be good. But as a modern NFL jersey, even though I think some of these, newer ones that they just announced, this one right here, for the Broncos, for the Falcons, looks a little goofy. These just have no style. Honestly, these have nothing. Like you could just put this. Like, how are you supposed to know this is even a Raiders jersey? Like, you're a fan. You're entering into the NFL. Let's say you're a new fan. How are you gonna know this is a Raiders jersey? You just see this. Obviously, if you know the NFL, you're gonna know this. But if you're just a new fan, how are you gonna know whose jersey this is? Besides, obviously, the player on the back. Like, it's just simply just gray and black. It's just really not that good. Now we have the Texans, and it's it's almost bad, but at the same time, I think the colors overall just save it. Again, I think the number just looks goofy. I don't know what it is about these new jerseys. I think this one's pretty new too. But these two, especially with like honestly just the goofy numbers, I don't like it that much. I don't think it looks that good. But overall, it's okay. Now we're gonna do the Jaguars, and it's gonna go in okay. It gets an extra point because it has the logo. But overall, it's just kind of basic, and it's not as good as these two, which are basic, or these three honestly that are basic but good. Overall, it's all right though. Nothing special, but nothing horrible. And honestly, I like that it has. I think that is a Jaguars patch on right there, similar to this one. But this one honestly just looks better than that one. So yeah. This one right here, it's okay. Now we get the Bucks, and overall, this is bad. It's not anything. It's not horrible. It's not awful. It's not Raiders level. You know what I mean? But still, really isn't that good. And overall, I would just give it bad. It's just not that good. I have the Patriots, and even though they're a division rival, I have to say they got some decent jerseys. Like this might be basic, but it honestly is just a good jersey. Again, it's simple, but it's good. It's better than this one by far. Better than the Jaguars. It's honestly better than most of these jerseys in this list. I would say better than about or I would say as good as about two or three other jerseys. Probably this one and this one are here. But I actually like this jersey. I think that's a logo right there. So again, you have a logo on the jersey. I think you're just overall doing better than most. But even though it's simple, so it can't obviously be an elite, it's overall still just a solid, decent jersey. Now we get the Eagles, and they also have a logo, so they're gonna go good. I don't know, but even though the font on the back looks weird, I think it honestly looks really good. And I like the Eagle logo on the side. Their Kelly Green ones though are better. Just say that they're again one of the better jerseys that we've seen in the NFL. But overall, it's not anything insane. I would say again, it's not elite, but these jerseys right here are still good. Again, it's not anything insane. It's not mind blowing. It's not the Kelly Green ones, but this one's still solid. It's still good. Now we have the Colts, and this is decent. Like again, it's not anything crazy. It's not anything spectacular. But overall, I would say it's decent. It's simple. It's simple, like I said, for most of these jerseys and okay and decent, but it works. So I'm gonna go with okay. I have the Seahawks, and they have better jerseys than this one. This is still a good jersey, but it's there's better ones. You know what I mean? It's good, but it's not elite. They have some really good jerseys out there. This one's solid. I honestly like the I don't even know what you could call these things right here that go over like the shoulder almost, like the collarbone kind of. Um, Overall, I would say it's good. Now I have the Packers, and this is also good. I think I don't know why, but I just like these simple type of jerseys. And there is honestly just a difference between this one and this Packers one and this Colts one. I don't know why. Again, they're both simple, but they're still really good. Now you have the Cowboys, and this is simple, but again, it also works. I don't know why, but it's simple. Again, it's simple, but it works. Like there's a point where you can get too simplified, whatever. But this honestly looks really good. Like this looks like what a classic jersey could be, but at the same time, like you can look at it and you know that you're looking at a Cowboys jersey. This looks honestly one of the better times where a team makes a throwback jersey and looks really good. Like the Eagles had a really good throwback jersey, and I feel like even though this technically isn't a throwback jersey, it still honestly looks like one, and it's really good. Now I have the Chargers, and this is also a good jersey. I don't know why. There's rarely any bad jerseys in the NFL. I'm gonna say that. I think you have maybe a few left on this list. But overall, all these jerseys are pretty good and decent. But let's get to the Chargers one. One of the better jerseys in the league. Actually, I'm gonna bump it up to elite. This honestly, they have a large logo on the side. So again, like I said, if you have a jersey or you have a logo on the jersey, that's automatic plus. I'm actually gonna move this. I'm actually gonna move this up too, just because I honestly like it simplified. Like looking at the ones in the good, this matches well, and this is honestly an elite jersey. So yeah, this is elite. This got bumped up to good. It got a promotion. But now we're gonna go to another elite, which is the Dolphins. This is an amazing jersey, and I love the colors. I don't know what their other jerseys are. I can't remember if they have the white one and then maybe another one. Either way, this is a really good jersey. I think all their jerseys look really nice. Again, it has a logo on the side too. Coincidentally, all three elite ones have logos on the side. But also, it just looks good. So yeah, it's got to be up there. But now we have the Ravens, and I cannot tell if that's like a Raven kind of logo, near the top of the shoulder. Um, Maybe it's a number. I don't know. Either way, this is going good. I really like this logo a lot. Um, Overall, it just looks really good. It's not amazing. Again, it's not elite, but at the same time, it's simple, but it works. I have the Cardinals, and this is also bad. Like I don't know why. Maybe it's just all the red jerseys that are bad. Well, this looks too simplified. Like, I don't, and I honestly think it's just kind of dumb. I can't tell if that's a cardinal in the back. Either way, even if it does have a logo, honestly, I don't have to be contradicting myself. Even if it has a logo, it just doesn't look that good. I feel like Cardinals would work better than Arizona, honestly. It's just mean like this says the Bills, right here. It doesn't say Buffalo, and I don't know why just Arizona doesn't look that good. The I feel like it needs like an outline. I feel like it needs a black outline instead of just being full white. But overall, I think it's bad, but it's not as bad in my opinion as this one right here and this one. Now you have the Vikings, and this is right here. This is decent. Again, nothing crazy. But overall, it's a solid jersey. Nothing more to say for that one. I have the Lions. Overall, this is a I don't know where to put it, honestly, because it's really like right in between good and decent. I'm gonna go decent though. Again, we might have to see it, being used kind of because again, when you see, these jerseys being used honestly in action, they just sometimes just look better. But overall, it's okay. Now I have the Titans. And it's just kind of awful. I don't know why, but like the really gray stripe, whatever, and like the blue that's like almost like kind of like honestly goes to the sides and like through like the back of the arm right here. I don't like that much. I think it honestly looks pretty bad, so it's gonna go in awful. Now I have the Commanders, and yeah, this jersey is bad. It's not awful because again, it's okay. It's simple, but at the same time not nearly close to being on the level with like any of these up here. Now I have the Jets, and these are also bad. We're going through a stretch right now that's just bad after bad after bad. This is not good. This is really like I don't know why, but just the full white, letters without some sort of border. Maybe this is the only exception, but I don't really like it that much. I don't know why. I think this has an orange border right here. I think this also has some sort of border. Maybe this one again it might just be like the full green color, or maybe it's just almost like a different shade. I just don't like the jersey that much. There's a point where it gets too simple. But overall, it's just this is really is just not that great. And it's not decent either, so it's got to go in bad. Now I have the Giants, and this is awful. Like it genuinely is awful. There's no really good quality about this jersey. Again, sometimes simple can be good, but there's literally nothing on this jersey beside the number and the name. Um, that's it. I think they have like a small New York, logo right here. Either way, like there's no focal point. Like the Bills, you have like the red, white, and blue, like all mixed. Every other jersey, honestly, on here at least has a focal point, of the jersey that you can know, hey, that's like a cool jersey. These two honestly are really similar, and that's why they're both an awful. Now I have the Rams, and this isn't bad, but it's not good, so it's going in decent. Um, again, it's okay, but it's not anything crazy. The gradient almost looks a little weird. I feel like it was just fully white or it was fully yellow. I feel like that would just be better than having like a gradient almost where it goes, starts away at the bottom and goes up to full yellow. But I like, these things right here. I don't know exactly how to describe them. They look okay. I like the number. I like honestly, I like the font of the numbers, but I just don't like the gradient. But now we have the Kansas City Chiefs, the Patrick Mahomes jersey, and this is honestly borderline elite, but it's good. I can't hate on the Chiefs too much. They have a nice AFC patch right here. The numbers, or not the numbers, the names on the back do look a little strange compared to the numbers. Honestly, I don't know why. But overall, it's still a good jersey. Still, one of the better ones in the league. Now they're the Bengals, and I don't want to put them in elite, but they are. I feel like you need to have 4 teams in elite. This is a really good jersey. They have the stripes right over by the shoulders to kind of show those like the Bengals. They have a nice Bengal in the font right there. Not a like a Bengal, but it literally says Bengals. I like the font for the numbers. I like the font for the letters, and especially if we're kind of the white ones. The white jerseys. Like would you call like a snow tiger? I don't even know how to describe it. Either way, Bengals have some really good jersey, and this one especially has got to be top four in the league. So yeah, that is it for the NFL jersey tier list. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to hit like subscribe button, and yeah, I'll see you tomorrow for another Hand Productions video.